Hey folks, happy Friday. Let's see, what can I tell you? I've moved into my studio. Well, I'm still moving in. I have to move some big paintings over there tomorrow. My interview with the newspaper is Monday, so I've got to get set up for that. This week has been busy, a little bit challenging. So let's see. I met some of the artists on the property, and that was good. Interesting story. There's an interesting, sorry, my tripod is at the studio, so sorry about the stability of this. So I met this artist that is next door to me, and he's an interesting fella. He's from an IT and scientific background, I think. I think he might have, I think he said he had a MFA in literature. Really interesting fellow to work with. He's a conceptual artist, but his work is not dry like some conceptual art can be, and I enjoy talking to him. At one point, we were talking and he said something interesting. He's an older guy. He's probably 15 years older than me. And he said at one point, you know, I'm just an old white guy. I don't have anything cool going on. I'm not trans. And then he paused and like he was about to go on, and I interrupted him and I said, well, I am trans. I just come out so easily. It's a little bit disturbing. Anyway, he came back over to my studio later and said he felt bad about saying that he was going to go on to say, you know, he's not gay, he's not a person of color. Anyway, it was interesting and really kind of fun for me, and I told him that. I said, you know, I know what you mean, but the fact that you didn't know I was trans actually makes me happy. He goes, yeah, I obviously had no idea, and I guess he was trying to explain that he meant, you know, the content of his work was not, I don't want to talk for him. Anyway, the point of the story is I'm happy that I can come out if I want to, and otherwise people see me as male, which is how I like it. The other thing is, today is day one of sobriety. I have a lot I want to accomplish. My spouse would like to retire, so that means I have a lot of work to do, and I want her to be able to. She's worked so hard for so many years and supported me through grad school, and so I want to make that happen, and I have to be the best version of myself. And that version is sober. So I'm looking at different programs for support. I'm going to go to AA, but I also enjoy other support groups like Refuge Recovery, which is a Buddhist recovery group based in LA, but they have online meetings, so I'm doing that, and I told Kimmy I want to get addicted to working out. She's like, why do you have to be addicted to something? But I kind of do. I kind of have to. I'm an all or nothing person, and I have to go all in on something. And here's the thing that I thought a lot about. I've been thinking a lot about getting sober for a while now. I didn't come clean to you guys when I relapsed and felt bad about that. And I contemplated not saying anything so that I could keep it on the DL. But I think that I want to come clean about it and say something, because I've been looking for online support from trans folks, and it's hard to find. So I want to be one of those people one day, right now, I'm just getting sober and looking for support, but I want to be one of those folks that can be there for other folks. So, but right now, I am just taking it one day at a time, as they say. I'm going to go work, deliver some food, and then I have a Skype appointment with a friend about, it's exciting. She's a creative person, and she owns this big, I think it was a factory, and she's redone the whole space. It's really cool, and is making it a B&B, and she wants to sell household items there, and she saw my store and saw my shower curtain, so we're going to talk about that this afternoon, and then might go to a meeting tonight. The other thing was, when I was going to meetings a couple of years ago, and I was very fresh in transition, and in that kind of middle ground where folks call me sir until I started talking, and they were reading me as male, probably because they could tell that's what I wanted based on my appearance. But, and my name was Earl, I would introduce myself. That made me uncomfortable. I came out as trans so that I could talk about it because it's a big deal, or it is to me. But then I just stopped going to meetings, not just because of that, also because I love a cocktail. And it had become a muse. It has become a muse, and I felt like I couldn't operate without it in the studio. And now I am just willing to work through that because I think there's better work for me ahead. And even if it's not, it will be pure, and clean me makes it, and I'd rather see what that looks like. So I may not like it as much, it may not be as free and explosive, but I don't want to, here I am judging it and I haven't even made anything yet. Anyway, what else is happening? Oh, I got to see my buddy Wee a couple of days ago. I told him I was going to be getting sober again, and he was so happy about it, and just, offered support as usual. He's not really a drinker or anything, so it's really good to have his friendship and his support. And I guess that's about it. I guess that's enough for now. I'm gonna head out to work, but I hope everybody has a safe and sweet weekend, and I will see you. Oh, I know. I'll make another video from the studio. I'm not sure when, maybe this weekend, maybe next week, but I will show that to you soon. I wanted to get set up. So I'll see you later. Bye.